Hey guys, I'm top speed golf instructor Michael Durr, and today we're going to be talking about being smooth in our swing. You've heard take the club back slow and easy, and then have a little bit more aggressive of a transition. And then we've also heard take the club back very quickly and have a very smooth transition. Well, today we're going to clear that all up. We're going to really simplify this so that you can take something out to the course the next time you go out and really start smoothing out your mechanics. Because I know we work out a lot on that, and we really need to take some time to be smooth in our swing. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to mention is that this is not an exact science video. We're not going to put exact numbers on the club. We're just going to be talking about a general feel that we want to use. This is a great visual that we use with a lot of students to kind of really just smooth out the swing. You know, we get out there, we work a lot on technique, positioning, which we do need to get all that work in, and we really need to make, we're getting everything just right. Well, we also need to be athletes when we're out there playing. We need to be smooth, and understanding what smooth is just a huge advantage to everyone out there who needs to work on this. So just real quick, let's talk about being smooth. I like to define smooth as just a gradual speeding up of motion. So let's just talk about this just really simply with the hand. If I go from 0 miles an hour to say 10 miles an hour really quickly, that's kind of herky-jerky, a little bit smooth. But if I go from 0 miles an hour to 10 miles an hour and I just gradually speed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we can see we have a much smoother look, and that's just me waving my hand in front of my chest. Now we're going to apply that to being smooth in the backswing and the downswing, which is where we want to be smooth in our golf swing. So in our setup, we are moving 0 miles an hour. So what I want you guys at home to think about is kind of imagine a speedometer around you as you're making your swing, and kind of start putting these numbers in your head a little bit to kind of put a number to actually being smooth. Remember, a gradual speeding up is going to be much smoother than a violent speeding up or too slowly speeding up. We want every second that the club is moving, we want to be adding a little bit more speed. Now on the backswing, we're going to be going a little bit slower, just as a general rule of thumb. I know some guys out there get a little bit quicker tempo, some guys a little bit slower. You hear 2-to-1 ratios and all that. Again, this video is not for that. It's for just being smooth. So we want, as long as that club's moving, we want it speeding up. So from the setup, if we imagine the speedometer around us in our swing, we can think about we're starting at 0 miles an hour. And we're going to talk about going from 0 miles an hour to 5 miles an hour as we're speeding up to the top of our swing. And when we get to the top of our swing, that's when we stop and we're getting ready to go the other way. Then we're going to hit 0. So in our backswing, we're going to think about going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, speeding up nice and slow. And remember, 5 miles an hour actually isn't really that fast. So kind of keep that in mind as you're doing this. Your club is gradually speeding up to the top of the swing. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on the downswing, when we hit that 5 miles an hour and we actually start to go the other way, that's where we're going to be at 0 miles an hour, and then we're going to start. Now we're going to think about going from the top of the backswing into the straight line release that we talk about in the system, and we're going to think about going from 0 miles an hour all the way to 100 miles an hour into the straight line release, but we want to be gradually speeding up. So you can think about this. We're going 5 miles an hour to the top, we're at 0, now we're going to be going 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, all the way into the straight line release. And then from there, we let everything come on up into our swing and finish on through. Now, if we do this and we kind of keep those numbers in the back of our head as we're doing this, and we're thinking about gradually speeding up, and the more that you work on this, the more you're going to notice a more smooth sound to your swing, a little bit smoother feel to your swing, and it's going to start feeling a little bit more relaxed. So keep in mind also that your 5 miles an hour might be a little bit different than someone else's, and your 0 to 100 miles an hour might be a little bit different than someone else's. But as long as it's a good feel for you to smooth things out, and it's really going to help you kind of glue all your mechanics together. So let's go ahead and take a couple practice swings here. We're going to go 5 miles an hour to the top, starting at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here, 0 to 100 to the straight line release. Okay? Now, to practice this, I would say practice your backswing and your downswing a little bit independently. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. Some of you guys might be kind of shocked about how quickly you've ingrained some herky-jerky movements into your swing. Go ahead and try it out without a ball. We're going to do 5 backswings where we think about going from 0 to 5 miles an hour to the top of our swing. Okay, so we're gradually speeding up. Every inch that club is moving back, it's speeding up, but only to 5 miles an hour to keep it nice and smooth. Okay, now after we do about 5 of those, go ahead and do about 5 down swings from the top, thinking about going from 0 to 100 miles an hour, gradually speeding up into the straight line release. So we're going to the top, and there I'm really just thinking about gradually speeding up the club into that release. After you do that, go ahead, get out to the range, and go ahead and try it on some balls. Really thinking about that speedometer around you right there, keeping everything nice and smooth. All right, guys, so go out there, take it to the range, get smooth, and we'll see you guys soon.
Hi guys, hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an awesome bonus for you. We need that lag to create lots of club head speed and to hit the ball really far. That's gonna help you to lower your handicap as quick as anything. I've got a great lag video, and one of the #1 lag mistakes that I see players make time after time. I'm gonna play a preview of that video. If you wanna watch that entire video, just click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a desktop device, a computer, home computer, if you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard and you'll get instant access to that video. Plus, you're gonna get 5 more bonus videos from our Top Speed Golf system. I'll see you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video, we're gonna talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're gonna try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm gonna talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also gonna give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we wanna do is throughout the swing, I wanna have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not gonna set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, you look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only gonna max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.